These incidences right here are the reason why I subscribe to the ideology that, yeah, we don't need gun-free zones because obviously they don't work. And the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is a good guy with a gun. Hey guys, welcome back to Hershey's Garage Plus Guns. And on today's video, I got a little, well, it's not a little, it's a sad video here, but it's an important topic because I'm going to be talking about gun-free zones and how do you stop a bad guy? And I believe the only way to stop a bad guy is with a good guy, and he has a gun. So let's play this video first so you can see what the heck I'm talking about, and I'll explain my views after.
For labor and delivery, active shooter.
These are the terrifying moments a shooter started firing in a maternity ward at Methodist Dallas Medical Center. The gunman opened fire Saturday morning, killing 2 nurses.
I'm with the shooter.
New video shows hospital staff and visitors hiding as police closed in on the shooter.
That's when it all kind of hit us that, like, oh, this is like serious, like this is actually happening right now. And so we all went back there. Everyone was crying.
Hospital police shot the suspect, who is now under arrest for capital murder. The suspect, 30-year-old Nestor Hernandez, a convicted felon with a long rap sheet. Officials say he was on parole and was still wearing an ankle monitor, but got permission to be with his partner, who was giving birth at the hospital. Police have not released the names of the 2 victims. We spoke to the daughter of one of the victims. She told NBC News her mother always feared for her safety there. Some of their co-workers are demanding change. Do you feel safe at work?
Not anymore.
A nurse at Methodist Health System spoke with us anonymously, fearing retaliation from her employer. We disguised her voice.
I do think that this is a 100% preventable occurrence. He never should have gotten as far in as he did.
Tonight, a statement from Methodist Health System about putting new safety measures in place, writing, out of an abundance of caution, police staffing has been increased on the Methodist Dallas campus, including for mothers and babies.
Now that you've seen it, yeah, horrible, right? Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, let's see exactly what happened, and let me tell you why I subscribe to that ideology, like I told you, of the good guy with a gun is the only one that can stop a bad guy with a gun, and no gun-free zones. Here we go. 2 employees killed in Dallas hospital shooting, what you saw. And there's the turd butt that did it. Yeah, this piece of crap here. There's just no other way to say it. He's just a disgusting human being for taking the life of 2 innocent people. But there was a way to stop it, but let's just read this real fast here. 2 employees were shot and killed in Dallas hospital Saturday morning. Or, excuse me, I shouldn't say that I know exactly for sure that in that exact innocent incident that it could have been stopped, but I'm almost 100% sure that it, with just a few mitigating incidences in there, that to stop this, it could have stopped it much earlier. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, well, there's how the heck did the get the gun in there in the first place if you're supposed to be a gun-free zone? Okay, come on, hospital. I don't want to bag on you too much because this was such a horrible tragedy, and I know that they didn't cause this. But okay, guys, let's, like in schools, like I've said in the past in my other videos, and I use schools a lot, let's fortify those. And these, like hospitals, let's fortify them like we do our prisons, where there's one entry point in. You have like metal detectors and stuff like that, which I know a lot of people aren't big fans of, but that would help with, you know, detecting some of these things. And like I said, you had one entry point, and maybe you have like a containment unit type deal where you walk in through some doors and the other doors are locked, so you can't get past that initial point, and a security guard or whoever, police officers, somebody is there to check that person to make sure that they don't have any type of weapons or anything to be able to proceed to the other point. Like I said, how in the world did this guy get past those points in the first place? So big drop of the ball for this place supposedly being a gun-free zone. So anyway, 2 employees were shot and killed in Dallas hospital Saturday morning, authorities say. The male suspect was shot and wounded by responding police. And I hate to say yes, but yes. Actually, I don't hate to say yes, because that, like I said, he piece of crap. The situation unfolded at approximately 11 a.m. local time at Methodist Dallas Medical Center, according to new releases from the Methodist Health System. They say that the fire rescue responded to an active shooter call at the hospital. 2 employees were shot and killed by the suspect, and the victims were not immediately identified. And here's where it gets interesting here. The suspect was confronted and then shot and wounded by a police officer that had arrived on scene, I guess. So he must have either, I'm not sure if he was in there in the hospital itself, or he had to respond to the, I guess they say he responded to it, but I'm not sure if he was somewhere else and came into the hospital. That's my thinking. And I don't need to go on in this to read this story, because basically it just goes on to say that he's a piece of crap, and he was wanted for a whole bunch of other issues. He had a whole criminal past that was about 16 miles long, and so yeah, he was basically a dirtbag. But what I'm trying to say is, obviously this hospital, which usually hospitals are, but this hospital in particular was a gun-free zone, and that put everybody's health and safety at a risk. Because, like I said previously, I believe that there shouldn't be any gun-free zones. I'm not saying that everybody should be in every instance, packing a heat, so to speak. But in this instance, yeah, I believe if responsible gun owners were allowed to carry their weapons concealed, or having a constitutional carry where you can, have it out in the open if you want, like we have here in Washington State where I live, then this, like I said, might have been a different story. You might have had somebody in there that saw the old poopy head there and took him out after he had pulled his weapon, because we've seen many a times in other videos, like this one I think I saw, it was at a church or something.
And with those disturbing attacks on religious services. First, the breaking news from Texas, a gunman opening fire inside a church near Fort Worth. The West Freeway Church of Christ live streaming the service as the man seen there at the top stood up from his seat, pulled out a long gun, and fired several times. Other church members right there shooting back. One victim was killed, another in critical condition. The gunman did not survive.
The guy was sitting in the back, and he sees this dude pull out a weapon, pulls out his, bam, bam, stops the threat after, I believe the guy actually shot 2 people, but I mean, it was in the span of like 2 seconds. So he saved, I don't know, like 50 parishioners or something like that, people that were there because of his quick actions. So that's one way we could have stopped it. The other way, like I said, was the only way to stop a bad guy is a good guy with a gun. And obviously, like in this situation here, that is correct. Like I said, I don't know how, doesn't go into detail on how long it took the police officer to get there, but he's a good guy with a gun. And the only way that he was going to be stopped was putting a bullet in him and stopping that threat, which that officer, thank the God, he did. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to make this video too long, but those two things we need to seriously look over in a lot of situations and try to correct. And again, I'm not saying that everybody should be armed in every single area in every situation, because there are some where like in schools and stuff like that. Yeah, I want people armed, but I want the right people armed, like teachers that want to be armed, or having security guards or cops or whatever. I want law-abiding citizens being able to protect themselves, their families, and all the like. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching again. Love you guys so much. Let me know in the comments down below. Did I miss anything as far as what we could do to prevent some of these things? And whether you believe in we shouldn't have guns or whatever, that's your right, and I want to hear about it in the comments down below. And just in general, if you whatever you want to say, it's all good. I just want you to comment, because it helps with the algorithm, and it lets you know, lets me know what you guys think, because I'm sick of sometimes just rattling up here and I don't get to hear anybody else's responses on some of these things. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up, like this video, go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, comment down below, and share the crap out of this. And I will see you guys on the next daily dose video of cars, trucks, guns, and all the like. And hopefully my next video will be a little on the funner side, and we can get back to checking out some good, crazy stuff that this world is bringing us. So I will see you in the next one. Thanks, guys. Peace.